Let me hit you with something uncomfortable. If attraction was about money, cars, or status, then every guy with a Ferrari would never be single. But you and I both know that's not how it works. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why psychological frame makes someone want to be close to you. Physically, emotionally, instinctively, even if you're sitting on a basic couch with bad lighting. Stay with me. Now listen closely. Have you ever noticed how some people walk into a room and nothing changes, but others walk in and suddenly the air feels different? Same room, same people, different energy. That difference isn't looks. It's not money. It's not confidence tricks. It's frame. And if you've ever wondered why someone felt drawn to you one moment and distant the next, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what shifted and how to hold that power without trying. Why this matters and why you should keep watching. Because attraction doesn't start in the body. It starts in the mind. And when the mind feels safe, intrigued, challenged, and respected, the body usually follows. But the mistake most people make? They try to convince instead of anchoring, and that's where everything falls apart. But the second principle is actually much more powerful because it quietly flips the entire dynamic. Let me ask you something, and be honest. Have you ever overthought a text for 20 minutes, then hated yourself for it, tried to be impressive, and somehow felt smaller afterward? Felt like you were doing everything right, but the spark just wasn't landing? Yeah, same. And that's because attraction doesn't respond to effort. It responds to position. Think about it. You don't chase gravity. You don't negotiate with gravity. You stand and gravity responds. Frame works the same way. And by the end of this video, you'll know how to stand in a way that makes people lean in without pushing. If this already feels different from the usual advice, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe and stay with me. Not because I need it, but because the next part is where most people get it wrong, and fixing it changes everything. Also, yes, this channel is cheaper than therapy. You're welcome. Principle 1. The calm is the signal. Here's the first truth most people don't want to hear. Neediness repels. Calm attracts. Not loud calm, not fake calm, real, grounded. I'm okay either way. Calm. When someone senses that you're emotionally regulated, something happens. Their nervous system relaxes. And when someone feels relaxed around you, they become open. But here's the catch. You don't act calm, you become calm. How? By letting go of outcomes. Let me explain. If you're sitting together, talking, and inside your head you're thinking, is this going well? Do they like me? What should I say next? Your body is already asking for permission. And the body never lies. But when your internal state says, I'm enjoying this moment, that's enough. That's frame. And frame is felt, not explained. But the next layer goes even deeper, because calm alone isn't enough to create attraction. Principles tool 2. You don't seek approval. You offer presence. This is subtle, so don't miss it. Attractive people don't seek connection. They offer space. Think about it. Have you ever been around someone who listened, not to respond, but to understand? Someone who didn't rush the silence? Someone who wasn't trying to win? That feels rare. And rarity creates value. When you're fully present, you're saying, I don't need to perform to be here. That creates psychological safety. And safety is what allows desire to surface naturally, not forced, not rushed, just there. But the third idea is where most people sabotage everything without realizing it. Principle 3. You let her choose you. This one's uncomfortable because it means letting go of control. Attraction deepens when someone feels agency, when they don't feel pushed, persuaded, or cornered, when they feel like they are moving closer, emotionally or physically, on their own terms. Here's the paradox. The more you try to make something happen, the less it does. But when you remove pressure, curiosity replaces resistance, and curiosity is powerful. It's the difference between, do they want me, and why do I want them? But the next principle is even more important because it protects you from burning out emotionally. Principle 4. You respect yourself first. This isn't about being cold. It's about being aligned. If you constantly abandon your boundaries to be liked, you send one message. My needs are flexible. Yours are not. That imbalance never creates deep attraction. It creates tolerance. But when you respect your time, your energy, your pace, you communicate value without saying a word. And here's something interesting. People don't desire what sacrifices itself too quickly. They desire what stands firmly and invites. And no, that doesn't mean being distant. It means being selective. There's a difference, but the fifth idea ties all of this together, and it's the Stoic part most people miss. Principle 5. You accept the outcome before it happens expanded. This part right here, this is where most people lose their power without realizing it. Because the moment you secretly need a certain outcome, a reaction, a reply, a sign, a green light, your energy changes, not dramatically, not obviously, but subtly enough that the other person feels it. And when someone feels that you need the moment to go a certain way, they feel pressure, even if you never say a word. That pressure doesn't create attraction. It creates resistance. Now here's the Stoic truth. Acceptance is not giving up. It's not, I don't care. Acceptance is saying, I'm fully present here, and I'll be okay no matter how this unfolds. That internal posture does something powerful. It takes you out of chasing mode and puts you into grounded mode. And grounded energy feels safe. It feels confident. It feels rare. Think about it. Have you ever been around someone who wasn't trying to win you over, but also wasn't closed off? Someone who was warm, engaged, and relaxed, without needing anything from you? That's attractive because it gives you space to choose. And choice is where desire grows. When you accept the outcome ahead of time, you stop scanning for signs. You stop interpreting every word, every pause, every look. You respond instead of react. And that calm response tells the other person something important. This moment is enjoyable, but I don't need to control it. And ironically, that's when moments deepen. Because now the connection feels mutual, not extracted. Here's the quiet paradox. The less you try to secure the future, the more present you become right now. Presence is what people remember. Not what you said, not what you did, but how they felt around you. By the end of this video, I want you to understand this clearly. The strongest psychological position you can hold is being open to connection, without being attached to the result. That's not indifference, that's inner stability. And the moment you embody that, you stop chasing attraction and start allowing it. But the next idea is even more important because it shows how to hold this mindset when emotions spike. Let me ask you this. Comment section moment. Have you ever noticed someone becoming more interested after you've stopped trying, or pulling away the moment you leaned in too hard? Drop yes or no in the comments. I read them. And yes, I judge silently. Kidding, mostly. Putting it all together, imagine this. You're sitting together. Nothing flashy, just presence. You're not trying to impress. You're not rushing. You listen. You respond honestly. You're comfortable with pauses. You don't need validation. And because of that, the moment feels grounded, safe, charged but not pressured. That's when attraction doesn't feel like a chase. It feels like gravity. But the final takeaway is the most important one. The truth most people don't want to hear: attraction isn't built by doing more. It's built by removing what's unnecessary, the overthinking, the performing, the need to be chosen. When you choose yourself first, others feel it. And when someone feels it, they don't always understand why they're drawn in. They just are. And that's the kind of connection that lasts longer than a car, a watch, or a highlight reel. Quick recap: calm regulates attraction. Presence creates safety, choice deepens desire. Self-respect builds value. Acceptance creates freedom. Try this tonight. Not as a strategy, but as a state. Just be where you are, fully. And if you want to understand how to hold this frame when emotions get intense, watch the next video. Because that's where most people lose it. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. If this helped you even a little, like the video, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. What do you think matters more, confidence or calm? I'll see you in the next one.